Welcome back. I'm here again today, and
Today, we're going to be doing some movie reviews.
all right, not
Well,
some.
not
I think it's actually one movie, one series.
yes,
The
I
Witcher.
want to talk about. Like
The
we
Witcher.
watched the movie and we're so in love with the movie.
That movie is epic, as in
I don't
ah,
know if there's a word that is above epic. I think
the
I'm just going to
movie
give
is
it.
simply spectacular. As in that movie is everything. It's everything. As in when you download this movie and watch it, I know that you'll be more desperate than I am to get the season 3.
My only annoyance with the movie is just that like the space gap between them, but it's to be expected because obviously
Yes, it's a
it's
series, so yeah, I think they do it, yes, sequentially every year.
Yeah, but my happiness is that they said the release date is going to be ending of this year or at most early
Beginning
next
of
year.
next year.
So I think it's so.
I think we are in luck, but you guys really need to see this movie. As in, you need
After
to see
Game
this
of
movie.
Thrones, I give this movie like
To me, I prefer this movie to Game of Thrones. I don't know why, but I just love, as in, I love
like the
every.
suspense, everything.
When
just
watching
on
this movie,
point.
you won't want to skip any scene. You won't want to miss any scene.
Like I watched
Wow.
it on a stretch. Like it was.
She watched everything. Asked her. This is like my 500 times. As in, I've rewatched and rewatched and rewatched. No. That movie is something else.
Yes.
That movie is something else.
So even the beginning, how they started it, even Yennefer, as in she's,
Well,
I
who
don't
is
know
your
how
character?
who is your favorite character?
Geralt.
Girl. Oh, I love
The
his
Witcher.
character. I love
Wow.
how he portrayed what as in
As
to
in,
some point.
his confidence was something else. His confidence was, and he goes into every fight without thinking twice. As in, everything it's as if he knows the outcome already. It's as if he knows. Well, let's start from this thing, the beginning of it. Well, we are not going to go into every detail.
Yeah.
We are just going to
I think the best way
round
is
up
just to like portray like the characters, like
every
how they acted.
okay what they
and
did,
what
right?
they did, like for
Okay, well,
we're just going to talk about like the main five.
the main five.
Like the main five includes this person.
Yennefer.
Geralt, Ciri, Yaska.
Yaskia is Yaskia a main character?
Well, it's not, but I love his character, like the mood
I
that
don't
it
think
gives.
Yaskia is one of the top characters because he didn't show that much in the movie. Yes, he didn't show that much in the movie.
But he was one character that I didn't want to stop
Well,
seeing.
the top 5
So,
characters, I
just
think it will
like
include that will include this dark lady, Fringilla.
Frida was mostly behind the scene until the ending of this season 2. Like after the war where Yennefer tapped into the fire magic and everything. And please, before we forget, this is actually spoiler alert. So if you've not watched the movie, please kindly, I don't know, cause
well,
spoiler alert
it's just a tip for you. You understand? So,
oh, this
so that you
video is
can,
meant for people that have watched it
yes,
already.
so that you can go and watch it. You can go and watch it. But believe in me, you won't regret any moment with that movie. You won't regret any moment. That movie is just something else. Something else. So, in order not to give you guys spoiler alerts, we won't go into details. Like she said, we'll just talk one or two things about the characters, the top 5 characters in the movie. Well, for me, my best parts, like the best scene for me, for my favorite character, which is Geralt, is actually that time that he fought with that flying monster.
That came out, like the third monster that came out, right?
Yes. what I love most there was one, his voice. Siri. I said, he was like Siri.
Portrayed his part very
Oh.
so what are you going to say about the Yennefer? Like when she went, she came back, she betrayed him, everything.
Well, for
everything.
me, Yennefer suffered. She gave up one part of herself to make every other part of herself whole. You understand? Because you know that the quarter blood, the Elven quarter blood in her, was what made her to have a twisted spine.
Mhm.
You understand? So if not for the quarter blood, definitely she would have been as beautiful as she was. You understand? Right from the start of the movie, and she felt that people wouldn't like her based on the fact that, as in, she looks, as in, she has hunch back. You understand?
Yeah.
And seriously, people didn't like her. The only person that showed interest, and if I was just straight, you understand, he's the one that showed interest even with the hunchback and everything. But initially he had ulterior motive from his master, but
I don't think he really had any ulterior
No.
motive. Like, he liked the girl.
he liked the
her.
girl, yes,
Like for
quite
who
right.
she is.
But the master still gave him an assignment to find
Yeah.
out about the girl, find out things about the
Same thing also goes for Yennefer too, because
yes.
like,
Her
both,
mistress
like,
also
spying
asked
on
her
each
to
other.
get information about the guy. I think Yennefer, though I don't like her character, but
Actually, as a character, I love the most. I
but
loved how
she's bold.
Yes.
She has this
And
boldness,
she doesn't like she doesn't accept help.
and she doesn't.
But in the
she
end,
doesn't take shit.
she later asked those is it the mother of darkness?
Yeah, she was desperate.
Yes, she was
that
very
was
desperate.
out of
Those-
desperation.
Yes, because those people they feed on pain and desperation.
Yes,
so.
that was out of desperation because she had no power. She lost her magic, and I think to her she feels that the only thing she has to offer is just her magic.
Yeah.
You understand? Because
she couldn't give
yes,
it.
that was why she was frustrated, because she'd be like, I don't have anything to offer anymore. You understand? She feels like people like her because of her powers.
Wow.
You understand? And
So when
believe
she
me,
lost her power, she
she's
became vulnerable.
she's one of the most powerful mages in that movie. Very, very powerful. Though she started out bad as a student, but she turned out to become one of the most powerful mages in the movie.
So this also goes like even in life, even in school, wherever you are, your beginning does not determine your end.
You might start as an olodo.
I still end as an Olodo.
Nobody is giving anybody any motivational quote. You might start off as a first class material and end up as an olodo. You understand? But I like, well, I don't like her character, but there are some qualities that she possesses that I like. There's some qualities that she possesses that I like.
She was bold.
Mm-hmm.
She.
Well, that's it for Yennefer.
I just listed one.
What about Siri? What do you have to say about Siri?
Siri, she's a very strong girl. For her to go through all those things at a very young age,
Yes.
she's strong. Even though I don't like people who say 12 is very young.
Yes, and those kind of experience that she had at that age, sometimes they tend to leave some traumatic, as in experience, some trauma.
And she
She
when she carried
absorbed
herself
everything.
yes.
As in, and believe me, I didn't know that she was going to survive. I thought she would die along the way.
Then she in the end of season 2, she wanted to become very strong. She
That's
gave in her
what
all.
they call will and discipline. She was so, as in, she was very, very determined at becoming a witcher.
Very, very.
Because she's
not really like a witcher. Yeah, to be a witcher, but
yes,
she was to be very, very
strong. Yes,
and she took
you
Geralt to
understand?
be her role model.
Her father actually.
It's not her real father.
I know
she
she's
saw
not,
him
but
as-
she's that fatherly figure. You understand?
The series real father. Oh, I never expected him to be. Oh,
Well, I never knew that man was a white flame.
didn't know.
But
Okay.
meaning that he was the one. Do you know that? To me now, there's something I just realized now, that Siri's father I think he actually planned that
All
accident
these
that
things
happened to them,
start.
because it was after they left, after he left with Siri's mother, that they said that their ship capsized in the sea
On
and
the sea
everything. That was when the name White Flame started popping up about Nilfgaard, because they said
Yes,
that
Nilfgaard.
someone usurped the current king, and the person is now, they said that the White Flame will come and cleanse the whole land, and he's the one that attacked Sintra.
Wow.
I don't know if you understand.
Yeah. But the thing is that the more you keep on watching this movie, the more, as in,
seriously, you have to rewatch this movie like 2 or 3 times, because believe me, you get confused multiple times along the way. You get as in very, very confused. This one, you will get confused. You watch one lesson and you go back, let me see what happened. You will still refer back to your season 1 while watching your season 2. Don't worry, you will get to see it, but it's a very, very nice movie.
So before we call it, we wrap everything up, I just want to give you guys like top 5 movies that you guys should watch.
Very,
we have
very
The Dog.
The Dog. If you are someone that loves emotional movies,
That dog is so beautiful.
I think you should go for that movie. That movie is very, very
Nice.
it's very, very interesting. The movie is
I think I wrote some of them.
very nice.
Then we have The Contractor.
The Contractor, yes, that one is very nice.
Then we have
It started out as a boring movie, but towards the middle and the end, the movie was something
on
else.
point. Then we have The Kingsman. I'm sure a lot of people
Yes, you guys have watched the Kingsmen. The
And
Kingsman
for those
Part
that have
1,
not watched it, please
Part 2,
try and watch it. Like the
the
movie
Kingsman
makes
Secret
sense.
Service, Kingsman on Golden Circle, and this one is like the origin of how the Kingsman started.
So
Very interesting.
Okay, so we have the Moonfall.
Moonfall, yes.
Then we have Batman.
The Batman. Though the Batman is out. It's out. You can only watch it on cinema.
Yeah.
It's not yet out for download, but you can watch it on cinema.
So we're not going to talk
Very
much about
interesting.
it. We're going to talk about it. Like, we're going to do the review once the movie is out, like officially.
For download.
Everything. Yeah. So thank you guys.
That's it for today's video.
Thank you guys. So please do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, and also tune in for the next video, because we are going to be reviewing movie. Thank you very much.
Peace out. Peace out.